let's talk about working with Clint, who obviously has a great appreciation for music. What did he bring to the table in terms of the musical performances?
I think just a respect and an appreciation. He just loves music, and I think he's a singer himself. I don't know if he would say that himself, but he did Paint Your Wagon. He has sung before. We've heard his voice before, and so I think that mutual respect that he had for what we do was great because. He just gave us space to breathe and create this really vibrant energy behind these performances.
I noticed at times that the musical performances, he almost completely got out of the way when it came time to do our songs, and he almost filmed it like a documentary. You know, he set it up, he knew that we knew what we were doing as far as the performance, and he got the audience to really not realize that there was a camera crew around and just only think that there was a concert happening, because there really was. We sang all of these songs live, so there was a real concert going on. So what Clint did was film it like a documentary, and he captured all of these live rock and roll moments because that's what it really was.
What was so great about doing all the numbers live is that we had a whole audience full of extras who were actually enjoying an actual live performance in front of them. But we had Clint Eastwood, the director, who could tell them they needed to applaud louder. Yeah. So we got exactly the reaction we wanted, on Clint Eastwood's command.
Fantastic. Now, what do you think, each of you, the reason is that this story resonates so well with everyone? I mean, they love the story, they go see it again and again. Why do you think that is? I'll start with you, Vincent.
I think there's something timeless about, the coming of age, this cultural pocket, trying to escape and get ahead and make it in the world, rags to riches type thing, and then achieving it and realizing that there are some limitations in the perils of fame and fortune and success, and you get it from this place of innocence to corruption. I don't know, it's just something about it. I feel it's you get to watch it, and it's coupled with these incredible songs that have held up for decades, and then people know, and it just seems like a really well-balanced screenplay and story to tell.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I own a couple pieces of artwork, and I know the artists. And there's something about knowing the artists that makes those pieces of artwork feel that much more interesting, and I have an attachment to those things. And I think people know this music. They know the music on their own and bring their own history. But it's once they get to know the actual guys behind it, that's when it elevates that music a little bit more to a different level. And I think that's what Jersey Boys does so well, and why it sticks with people in a really deep personal level.
I think that, like if you observe somebody that you know from high school who goes on to become a professional sports player, and you see them on the field on television, you're so excited because you see someone you know and you know their background, you see them succeed in front of you, and you have a personal connection to it. The way that Jersey Boys, the stage show, is structured, and something that Clint Eastwood maintained in the screen version, is the fact that these characters, from the first frame of the movie, with Vince's character, they talk right to you and tell the story right to you. So you as an audience member are having your hand held throughout the story by these guys that you don't just like them on screen because they're colorful, interesting characters. You like them because they're your friend and they're ushering you through their story. I think that then when we as a group succeed, it's like watching your friend or brother, succeed. So you have a really personal connection to it. I think that's why people come back again and again and again, because they're friends with us. They feel they are.
I'm much in that same vein. I think that this script is so well written that even in some of these characters, not finest hour, we're still rooting for them. So this story could have been about 4 guys who work at a store, could have been about 4 plumbers. It just so happens to be about 4 guys who created one of the greatest rock and roll groups of all time.